you guys are doing with YJCF. I really want to know, what is next and what's going on now. What's the things you guys are highlighting right now? And like focusing on. I know the leadership building, more focusing on that last time I believe we spoke.
Yeah.
But I know that, I know things grow and I know things become more and more. So I don't know what it can evolve into, but I'm excited to hear about it. So what you
Yeah.
guys got going on over there?
Well, right now we in Haiti there's a really big crisis. There's a really big I can say it is terrible right now in Haiti.
Okay.
So it is the most difficult time ever because Haitian people has a lot of capability to build resilient. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Your
resilience.
Yes.
resilience. Yeah.
They when they get into problems,
Hmm.
when they get trouble, they know how to overcome it. Is the last thing a nation will do commit suicide, and so many Asian now are committing suicide. There a lot of them commit suicide. You can hear that in the news. We not used to do that before. When we
Okay.
get problems, we try to get out of the problems
Right.
without hurting other people, without hurting ourselves. But right now, people are committing suicide, and the community where we are working, where YJCF is working, um, we realize that there is first, if we are talking about educating people, there are over 300 kids who do not go to school. Why 70% of where we are in
Mm.
Haiti, like the area specifically in Guadeloupe, 70% of the territories are occupied by gangs.
Okay.
And where we are, called Despinos, it is a fairly peaceful area. We can say the death rate there is zero. First, because of the good works that we are doing, we
Wow.
try to keep the kids in school so they do not join the gangs.
Right.
But because of migration of other people come to stay in the area because their places, their areas uh, are controlled by the
By the
gangs.
gangs. Yeah.
They brought their problem with them, like
Exactly.
kids who do not go to school, starving kids, all that, starving
Right.
families.
Right. Maybe some
So
of those habits have
yeah,
made its way into your facility, which is probably not the greatest thing, but it may show it might have a chance to be able to see
yeah,
what it could be. But
yeah.
that's pretty tough though.
It's tough, and then we have an urgency to reach out to those people because we are the only organization on site on the community where they can come to.
Mm.
But when they come to us, we need to be able to reach out to them. So right now we're thinking about
Can you give an example of that? When they come to you, you will be able to reach
well,
out to them.
first they come to see if we can get them job. The first thing a nation will ask you is for some jobs. If
Okay.
there's no job, they ask for some money.
Right.
And and then they will ask if you can take their children because we have a children home there.
Right.
And they come for jobs. They come to place their children, and they come for food. So we don't have job to give them now.
Right.
We don't have a space to put their children, but at least we want to reach out to them through education, and we want to address the education needs of the children, and also would like to address their starving situation. So we are working on that now to see if we can go to those at-risk families, like 500 families who are starving, and like 2,500 kids who are at risk because they are starving. We want to reach out to them, and like over 300 kids who have the age to go to school and who do not go to school because all this because of the migration of other people who
Yeah.
come to our place because it's a safe place.
Chedlin,
Oh,
could you
yeah.
explain how the gangs get the kids? if you're not there to combat it. I think people would be interested in
Yeah.
that.
How they get the kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, this is it. The gangsters, they control all the communities. In Quadribuque, 70% of all the territory is occupied by gangsters. So
What's the weapon of choice? Is fear? Did they?
the first thing is, if a kid is starving,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a pair of shoes or clothes, and the gangsters or the gang lords see that, and they do, they offer something to that kid. Oh, I can solve your problem. I can buy you shoes. I can feed you, but come to join us. And then they give them a weapon.
Okay.
And then this is how they get in there, because they don't go to school, because most of the people can't really go to work because they control everywhere, and they don't have income because they don't go to work. Gangs keep them from going to work, from going to sell protocol, whatever.
Right.
So now they can't provide for their kids, and the kids now, when the gang lords find them,
Right.
they try to
That's-
bring
Yeah,
them
that's
And the
horrible.
girls,
just
too.
for survival.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So they
And that's the girls too,
The,
right?
Yeah.
the girls become, the beautiful girls become like the woman for those guys.
you guys. Yeah.
And the boys are in their army,
Right. And they're
That's-
joining just to really eat.
to really eat,
Survive.
And
to
yeah,
survive, to have a pair of shoes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. So
that's
the emergency we have now is to be able to reach out to these people.
Mm.
So what we do now in our community is very efficient. We first reach out to them through the gospel, and then we educate them, and we give a meal in the school, and at least they have one meal, they get education. If it is the only meal for the day, at least they don't go hungry for all the day.